All right, so now listen, the guy who I'm about to introduce is someone who's been in the game for a very long time. And he's maintained, you know, to be consistent in the game. But then there are times you don't really hear of him and we don't really see him and we wonder where he is. And I'm like, "Aye, his name is Big Pin." Mambo?
Fitsana, my dear.
So good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Yani when kama wale wase ka DJ Joe naona uko na tattoo yako kwa mkono wako kwa nini?
Yeah. Into vanity. If you don't love yourself, who else will love you?
That is a very good question.
Exactly.
Wakule hiyo.
Love yourself.
It's very important. Now uja change.
What do you mean uja change?
Like
when am I supposed to change to what?
Ukiona mtu after a while unaformone anaka different, sindio? Like
nimeona
mponda mfupi mweupe mweusi.
But nimelose weight kidogo.
Hapana uko exactly the same way.
Exactly. Jona nionanga mara mob.
Yeah.
Ndio kwa sababu.
Also, what is that weird creepy picture on your t-shirt?
Which one? This is
Is that a baby?
Yeah, this is JFK when he was a baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've never seen that picture.
Okay.
I like it. You see it. Welcome to the show, Big Pin.
Thank you very much.
Why are there times you just go under?
What do you mean go under?
And then there are times you come back out.
Come back out.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, true. I've been quiet for some time, for what 2-3 years. But the reason was of trying to do a couple of different things, trying to find a different sound, trying to get a new vibe for me. You know, just trying to know what's really happening and also to kind of reinvent myself.
Yeah.
Yes.
And a lot of people may not know this, but then of course, with the passing of your brother, who you were very, very close with,
yeah.
That also did affect you.
Yeah, that all actually affected me a lot as well. Like, took me a year to just try and recoup and recover back.
Yeah.
So those are some of the reasons why I've been a bit quiet as well.
Yep. But unfortunately, because, you know, being in the industry, it's like you're not given that space or that.
Yeah, there's not. Yeah, okay, fine, move on.
No, excuse me.
Hebu tupatie muziki sawa, hiyo ilifanyika pole sawa, tuko nayo lakini. Yeah, it's true. But now I'm back now.
Yeah.
Now I'm back. There won't be no breaks anymore.
Yeah.
Now I'm fully back.
So what do you do? I mean, when we're not seeing Big Pin, ako mali anauza mogoka. Like I do, unataka kujua. Unakwambia wapi unafanya nini na nani?
Well, I work at an agency called Hallmark.
Yeah,
that's where I work as an account manager. As well. Yeah, so that's what I do apart from my music.
So you sell?
No, I market.
Okay.
It's a marketing company.
Okay.
So we do marketing and PR and BTL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a whole other arm of the industry.
That's
so did you go to school for that, or is that something that you learned because of the experience?
Something I learned because of the experience as well, and I'm still learning as well. Yeah.
What did you do in school? Like in Kole or uni?
In whatever I did, IT.
You did IT?
Yes.
At what point are we putting that in practice?
Well, you only live once. You can always do as many things as you want to do.
Yeah, that is very true.
You don't need to be tied up to this is what I went to school for, so this is what I have to do.
Yeah.
You can always do as long as you're passionate about it and as long as you want to do it, then why not just go ahead and do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very important, I think, to also just fulfill that joy of
exactly,
yours.
Yeah, of you. Exactly. It's like, yeah, ako feel tu ile sinaweza ifanya, situifanye basi. Situikuona tunangoja nini? Basi tuende.
Tunaitana nani? Let me ask you this. You know, you did a lot of big songs back in the day. Yep. Does it? I mean, because they're not, the songs that you've released are not as big as the ones that you released. Yeah. Does that give you any amount of pressure?
Yes, definitely. And as an artist, you always feel the pressure to always go way above what you did before. But also, times change, vibes change, melodies change, crowds change, everything changes. So for you to be there, you have to try and adapt to what's really happening in the situation at the moment and time. Exactly. So having hit songs then, and feeling that pressure for I can't have a hit song now. Well, I can always have a hit song anytime I have a hit song. I think if you just put your drive into it and decide, okay, this is what I want to do, then boom, we got into it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, there's one thing that a lot of people always talk about, that, you know, the industry doesn't have support. Like, atu support yanangi, wasanii support yanangi, wasaidiani, I don't know why I had to do that voice. Why not? But it's there. Have you heard about it?
No, heard about it.
Have you experienced it? Where there are people who you call for a collab and they
personally?
just take you?
Okay,
Yes.
me have a blue tick yet. About a collab, but I don't think there's anyone who would not want to do a collab with me. Yes.
Oh, Mera, sorry.
Just saying. But having, and fortunately, let me say that. Fortunately, I haven't gotten to that situation where I'm trying to look for a collab and someone is not feeling the story or not doing anything yet. Yeah.
Yeah. But
So-
is there disunity? Do you feel like there is?
Right now, I don't think so. Right now, I think there's actually a lot of unity in the music industry.
Really?
Yeah. I personally think there's a lot of unity, there's a lot of support with artists as musicians, as DJs, producers. There's a lot of, I feel, maybe in my circle, but that there's a lot of unity and people, everyone is supportive of what everyone is doing.
Yes.
It's a good thing. So guys will talk about it. If it's a flyer which is out and trying to push a gig, guys will post it for you. If it's DJs who are guys will complain DJs not playing Kenyan music, DJs are playing Kenyan music now. So unless the ones who are not playing, if you're not playing, we're going to umechoma.
Oh,
but
okay.
yeah, majority of the DJs are playing Kenyan music. Kenyans are embracing Kenyan music.
Yes.
Yeah, like majority of it. So I think we're in the right trend.
Yes, we are. This is the right one.
We're in the right trend.
This is the right one. Thank you very much.
So in the right trend, and I think with that support and people believing in Kenyan music and Kenyan artists and anything produced locally, I think we're gonna go far. I think that's what we were missing. It's not 100% there, but we are going there and we are moving towards the right direction, and that's the best part about it.
To get now to that point.
To get to that point, yes.
I like how Bipin said believing, and then he was like, "Let me just move it along." I just can't
I'm losing
His name is Big Pin. Yeah, you better act like you know.
Like you know.
Like you know. All right, so now the other thing that a lot of people always talk about is how when you go out of town, the love is different from how it is here in Nairobi. How has it been for you?
Wow. Truthfully, out of town gigs always the more, I think like Nairobi people feel like see this guy huko in the Uber. Si nimeona huyu jamaa hapa chini Nation Center akiingia hapa nini. So guys feel like I already know that guy, but maybe outside they just feel like they don't see you maybe had more. I mean like as much, and they genuinely have mad love.
Yes.
Genuinely have mad love. Like you go to a show in Nakuru or you go to Kakamega or you go to Voi and the turn-up is real and everyone is singing a song word by word, and they stand up and they come and enjoy the event. They're not bougie at me weka mkono juu, why see I paid to come see you, you see put your hands up. But people keep forgetting it's not about, I'm not demanding, it's just let's get into this together, like this is the vibe, let's get into this together.
Yeah,
like,
but weka mkono yako juu, nikusaidie kuimba
kwani ni kazi yangu. I think it's just maybe and Nairobi culture, and guys are just like, okay, we came to see you perform, so you perform. And also that in a way also tries to, I mean, as an artist, if you look at that, you try and read it and try and grow from it. So if I'm to go for a concert, I won't perform the same way I'm performing in other towns, the same way I'm performing in Nairobi.
Yeah.
So I think it makes the standard go a bit higher. But what on Nairobi manze tupulize vibes kidogo.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question. Your label, right? What label?
Pin Entertainment.
No, not now. That back then.
Oh, back then.
You're part of, was it Ogopa?
Ogopa, yes.
So then he just died a quick death, right? Well, it wasn't really, I don't even know what happened. Like there was no explanation.
Yeah, just...
Artists just went on and did their own thing.
Yeah.
Can you tell us the truth of what really happened with Ogopa?
There's really nothing with happened. I think every artist just went their own directions. Guys just felt like, okay, now I need to branch out on my own, and everyone just felt the same at a whole different time. So this guy left and was like, okay, I think I'm good now. I can do my own production. I can do my own thing on the side, and that's just how it happened. There was no bile, there's no this beef at where me have left because of whatever. There are a couple of incidences here and there, but mostly everyone was just trying to branch out and just do their own thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We spoke about
and the Ogopa is back, by the way.
They are. Yeah. Well, I mean, I haven't had anything really from... Yeah, so Nile too.
Yashinsky, hello?
Oh, yes. But that was... Okay. Or I mean... I don't know. mpaka nione DJ nani ndo nitajua it's now
DJ?
it's real. What's his name? He used to be a DJ back then. He's a producer, the main guy at Ogopa, whose name has just disappeared.
Oh, Lucas.
Lucas.
Oh, yes.
Lucas
I don't think he'll be back to DJ.
Lukey baby.
Lukey baby.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so now we did talk about going out of town. The trend will be live in Kisumu very soon. And we want you to come out, as many, and put your hands up in the air. What else do they do? What should they do? Help us sing and have fun. Yeah,
have fun, exactly.
Yes.
Just enjoy. Yes.
Yes, that's what we're gonna do. You have a new song now.
Yes, I have
Tell
a new
us
song
about it.
So I have my first single of my upcoming EP, which I'm slated to be released maybe around August, depending on how I'll be feeling about it.
Yeah.
So I have a couple of singles which I'll be releasing. So this is the first single of the EP. The EP is called Jatello Chronicles, and it's and this is Ginene of the EP. So Ginene is it's sort of like not a rebrand. It has the old Big Pin, but just with a new vibe. You get.
Yeah.
Like the old pin, sorry, Big Pin.
Big Pin.
The old Big Pin. The old
Ion.
Big Pin just with a new vibe. I just want feel good music.
Yeah.
Just feel good music, have fun. Let's talk about. I mean, that's the whole idea of entertaining, and that's why we all listen to music to just relieve. I mean, relieve your stress and just get into that vibe. Forget about your needs for the moment and time. And as entertainers, you need to. I felt this is a good song for the particular time and as a first song of my EP.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that's very good.
Yes.
All right, so now we have another mlunje on the other side of the studio. And it to Awinja. Ebu mwita kwanza na kilunje. Kamera.
Hey! Oh, kamera kwa.
Ndio ile. Umetalika mko kwa nyumba. Ndio ile pale.
Sema.
Eh, my dear.
Nini?
Uko wapi?
Ni huko, angalia huko.
Niko bedroom. Sema.
Atuko kwa
Sinyi mko sitting room.
Uko kwa sitting room?
Enyi mko sitting room. Sema shite yako Big Pin.
O sasa uko ni bedroom?
Hapa ni bedroom. Na leo tumeshinda pamoja na kuona sana. Tumekuwa na Big Pin asubuhi, Amina.
Yes.
Tumekuwa na huyu jamaa asubuhi yote.
Imagine.
Tena saa hii masasa umbwa tuko pamoja.
Mungu ametuweka pamoja Winja.
Kesho ghafla. Four things you didn't know.
Mungu anajaribu kutuambia kitu.
Number 1 will shock you.
Mungu anajaribu kutuambia kitu Big Pin. Lakini sitaki mtu tumekaripiana naye nyumbani. Ationa toka Nyanza, mimi natoka Western. Nataka hata nisafiri mbali.
Mbona sisi hapo ndio sasa tuko in the ndio tumenini?
Big Pin, mimi nataka mtu labda nioe anatoka Turukana, at least naweza kusema niko na safari. Si ati nimeenda kuona nyanyangu, acha nipitie kwa mzee.
Acha kujua.
Acha sasa.
Wacha nitembee.
Acha imagine.
Acha nitembee niende hapa.
Ni ndani kwa barabara.
Unaona wewe make. Hawezi wewe ni mtu wangu bado. Hawezi nikataa hivyo.
Wakati Isiolo. Isiolo si ndio?
Isiolo inaweza.
Isiolo.
Isiolo inaweza.
Wewe by the time upige.
Awinja watu wanasema nini pale social media?
Watu kwa social media, wacha kwanza sana nikianza na meme challenge. Kuna huyu jamaa wanamuita Fotojindo Wanjau. Anasema kakaska kiisha, alafu ukumbuke huko na kiteri na ofakatu.